Hi and welcome to the Thursday Takeaway. Today we're going to be continuing to look at significant numbers in the Bible, and this week we're considering the number 12. Now, if you think about where the number 12 appears in the Bible, you're likely to first think about the 12 apostles, or perhaps you might think about Jacob's 12 sons who were the fathers of the 12 tribes of Israel in the Old Testament. And thinking of just these two examples is a good starting point for what the number 12 represents in the Bible, which is either perfection or authority, or more specifically, God's perfection and authority. We see the 12 tribes of Israel as God's ordained order for the structure of his nation, his chosen people. It is how God ordains his nation to be governed according to these tribes. And this pattern of 12 continues when Israel returns from captivity and Ezra sets apart 12 priests to preside over the nation. And in the New Testament, we read of God establishing his authority in the church through the 12 disciples, who later become the 12 apostles, the 12 men who established and led the early church. And even when Judas betrayed Jesus and fell away, he was replaced by Matthias to maintain the significance of God's authority through the 12 apostles. And in total, the number 12 is mentioned 187 times in the Bible. And in the book of Revelation, it's mentioned 22 times when speaking about the New Jerusalem that Jesus will establish. To be fair, Revelation isn't a book that we venture into all that often, especially as a gathered church. But some of the glimpses of what we come to find when we read Revelation are simply breathtaking. Revelation 21 talks of the city of the New Jerusalem having 12 gates made of pearls with 12 angels watching over them. And each gate bears one of the names of the 12 tribes of Israel. And the city is built on 12 foundations, which bear the names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb. And we read on in Revelation 22 of the Garden of Eden being restored within this city. And the tree of life bears 12 crops of fruit. So 12 is very much representative of God's perfection and the perfection that is to come in the New Jerusalem. There's a little saying that has stuck with me for a long time. When it comes to the kingdom of God, it's not pie in the sky when you're up on high, it's steak on your plate while you wait. And it's very true, the kingdom of God is here and now. It's at hand. But how wonderful, how marvellous the New Jerusalem will be when we see Jesus face to face, when we ourselves are perfected in God's holy presence. We have a lot to look forward to, guys. I hope that you've maybe learned a little something this morning, and if not, I hope you've been encouraged anyway. So I just want to wish you a great day. I hope it goes well, and I'm praying for you. God bless you. Goodbye.